Yeah, hello everybody. My name is The Amazing W, aka Fine Boy When Sabi Love. A musical artist from Delta State, Nigeria. Yeah, the kind of music I make came from a place of passion, a deep desire to connect with people around me and the world at large. You understand? So, growing up, my environment, the challenges I've been through, a whole lot of things, and some things that people go through in life that I witness are some of the things that have shaping me and shaping the kind of music I make. We are living in a country where funny things happen every day. So they all played a huge role in my life. So that's it for me. And this is just a little part of me. Come with me on a journey. The Amazing W, your favorite superstar, and listen to how I make music also. Fine Boy When Sabi Love. Thank you very much. Whoa, man, that's a major one. What keeps me going is actually the dream I had from the first day. I've always had this dream, like, I want to rule my world. I want to give the world, like, me, the real me. And I've never emulated anybody. Just like, if you listen to my songs, I don't follow trend. And trust me, I'm getting it nicely. My fans are connecting, a whole lot of things are happening so good. But sometimes it drains me when the things I'm expecting are not coming forth. But then expectation doesn't just come that way. You have to work, be patient, know what you're doing, and be focused. Very important. Discipline plays a major role. So that's just what I'm doing in the meantime. And I'll be there soon. Yo, coming from Delta State, it has helped me in a whole lot of ways, especially meeting some of my friends while I was in school. I had to learn different culture, how some people behave and how they live. And sometimes when I'm writing my songs, I impute their culture into it, And that's, Delta State, not everywhere though, is not a place of entertainment majorly. But then, not being a place of entertainment, I have to put it upon myself to see a possible means to bring out the entertainment in people and put it on them. Just like my events, A Date with the Amazing, people are always trooping into that event. And also coming from Delta State, a place where parents don't actually see entertainment as something enterprising. They just want you to go to school, be an engineer or whatsoever, but then I thank God for my parents, how they've played a major role in my life. And Delta State also, they've supported me. Most of the streams I get, in fact, majority of the entertainers, the producers, MCs, they are lovely. They've been showing me maximum love, Blessings and shout outs to them. Thank you.
Me under pressure, life is a journey.
Making it actually means the world to me. But then it's not just about making it. Another reason I'm into music is just to make impact. Not just to make impact, a creative impact to the next generation and people around. You get it? So making it is actually going to be a huge blessing that I've always prayed for, wished for, and I'm longing for that. That is it. Wow, the whole thing is why I feel like the reason why some artists find it hard is because they are after this word blow. It's not just about blow, but like why I'm standing out is I'm not after blow. I have this mentality. If you don't know me, that means you don't just know me. You're not like explicit enough to know me. Do you get? So I've never been chasing blow. All I've been after is just to make a good music and make sure the little fans I have around me at the time enjoy and connect in my music, my sound. You get? So I try as much as I can to do the needful. And as time goes on, you see the world and the universe aligning, and people are I can assure you, from Delta State, a whole lot of persons from Texas, like America in general. Sometimes I get like over 10,000 streams from America a month. Germany, different places, I'm connecting. So I don't think it's just the environment, though environment plays a major role, but I feel like it depends on the individual and what you have in your head. So that is how it works for me, and that's how I work. Thank you.
Mr. Soft on the beat.
Yo, man, that's crazy. being an artist, it comes with a whole lot of sacrifice. You have to sacrifice the time you're supposed to spend with your loved ones, family, friends, and all that. I barely go for parties. If you invite me for a party, if I don't come, I beg, no vex, bele. Forgive me, it's just for a reason. You get? So I have to sacrifice my time. Most times, I stay all night long in the studio trying to make a music, at least that will be appealing to my fans and everyone that listens to my song. I sacrifice the money I'm supposed to use for, oh, I'm there. You know, but aside that, I feel like life is all about sacrifice. It's about give and take. If you don't give, you can't get. So it is what it is. I'm not regretting it. I have to face my fears, and I'm winning them.
No, they look at my speedometer. I don't run many kilometers.
Yo, I've felt that way before. Agbo boy, we're not the hear word. No, I had growing up, some persons used to see me as a gospel artist because I was in the choir then, but the kind of music I make is not actually a church kind of music then, but I was trying to find my sound. But then going for events, some event organizers would be like, who be this one, I beg. And you know, coming from a place where no role model, no mentor, all you do is just to find a way to find your way. So people might not take you serious. I have been rejected a couple of times, but every time I get rejected, I don't feel bad because I see it as a win-win. So it's hard for me to feel bad because whenever I'm approaching you, I'm expecting no or yes. And first of all, I have this. If you say no to me, it's a win. If you say yes, it's a win. Either way, it's a win-win because if I tell you about me, I am the amazing W. This is what I do, a musical artist. If you're not okay with what I have to offer at that point in time, my joy is, I told him about my name, so he knows about me. You get? So I try as much as possible to turn those negative energies to fuel and go back to the studio and make a better song and find a way to give it to my people to eat.
I'm not gonna give up. I go give up.
Oh wow. I create from creating is something you can't just imagine how it happens. Sometimes I love to create from people's pain and I'll end up creating my own pain, from my own pain, sorry. Sometimes I would want to create from mere inspiration and an idea will just like, you know, it happens either ways. But I try as much as possible to pick from every point. There's this line I wrote in my music. Some friends are loyal. Some friends can be loyal than brother. Though blood is thicker than water, some friends are loyal than brother. A friend told me some situation she was going through, that she has a friend that's always close to her, can go extra miles for her than her siblings. And so that came to my head while writing that song. I have to impute that line. It is what it is for me.
At the count, at the measure.
Oh man, the kind of artists and producers I love to work with. At the moment, I have a producer. We've been working together for a very long time. Like, he produced my first song till now. You know, so he understands my sound and the kind of music I love to make. So I'm working with him at the moment. But then growing up, I've always loved Tubaba. He's my major role model. And some of my friends used to call me Tubaba because of some kind of things, but that's by the way. But come rain, come shine, I'm definitely going to work with him. But at the moment, what I'm just after is just letting people to know my sound. And me personally, understanding the kind of music I'm making. You get? And as the industry is growing every day, a whole lot of style is coming up. But I try not to follow trend, but make sure I'm doing the right thing. Do you get? So I have Tubaba in mind, my number one priority. Aside the business side of it, it has always been a dream. So if that happens, it's going to be a dream come true. I've had Face, Duncan Mighty, the Berry Papa, like a whole lot of them. I can't even mention the whole names. And there are some old persons that, may their soul rest in peace. Blessed memory, Sans Sultan. I had him in mind, but God knows the best. Hopefully, in time to come, I'll remix one of his songs, you know, or a tribute to him. And for producers, at this point, I have nobody in my head, but I'm open to working with anybody. It's called creativity. So that's for me for now.
Mr. Soft on the beat.
Well, I don't think I've had something like that because every time of my life I treat them as a normal time. So every opportunity I see it as a normal thing. You get? So anything that comes my way, I see it. It's supposed to be how it is now. If it doesn't work out, fine. But then I try as much as possible to understand that nobody owns me anything. It's just me against the world. So I do my best and allow the universe to align with my work as an artist. No plenty talk, just be good. Get to know me, let's get to know each other, because tomorrow when the recognition comes, the global recognition, we can do business. Aside making music, we venture into a whole lot of businesses and investments. So if you're just discovering me now, if you are just discovering the amazing W, aka 5.1 Sabi Love now, just connect with me. Connect with my music. Connect with me personally, and like anything you can do for us to get connected, do that, and we are good to go. That's it.